All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the NBA show. It is Wednesday. How the hell is it June 14th already? Oh my goodness, it is June 14th. But yeah, welcome to the show. Wednesday, June 14th. I'm without speech. I am without speech. But anyways, regardless, I just kind of learned that the word irregardless isn't actually a word. And checks out. I didn't really know that. I didn't really know irregardless isn't a word. What's up to our boy Chris? Hope you are doing great on this lovely Wednesday. Another cloudy day here in the beautiful city of Chicago. It is cold and it is rainy, and it really sucks, man, because I've been trying to golf with Nick here. I don't know if he's pulling up today. Why do I have this logo? Is that Kaylee Griffin? Anyways, we've got a jam-packed show today. We're going to go ahead, pull up this fruit salad here. I actually do want to talk a little bit Rockets draft. We'll talk a little Rockets. We're kind of like waiting on pretty much the NBA draft at this point in the offseason, because the offseason began a couple of days ago for, obviously the Nuggets and the Heat. The offseason's already been underway for most teams in the league, but now we have the NBA draft 8 days away now, and then we have free agency starting relatively quick after it. And I don't know, when do things start ramping up here? July? The good news is there's no basketball on. Well, that's not the good news. There's no basketball on for 3 months, 4 months, something like that. The good news is the basketball off season with the draft and free agency, we should play, or we should have enough. And then, you have summer league. There should be enough basketball news going on in the summer, right? That by the time it starts to die down, it's almost football season. Almost, right? I'm going to take Amen Thompson at the 4 position. Dude, let's just get into it, man. You know what? Let's do it. Let's pull up an NBA mock draft. Let's just get this show started with a mock draft. All right, we're gonna use this one. I'm curious to see who is this. Ricky O'Donnell from SB Nation. Oh, I don't like. I guess Sports Illustrated isn't SB. Never mind. Victor, blah, 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 blah. The NBA draft coming on June 22nd. A lot has changed since our last mock after the lottery. I'm no draft expert. We have Mr. Cyro here. What is good?
You're doing a little post-NBA Finals mock draft?
Yeah, we were talking a little bit about Amen Thompson, but I wanted to see what people had. Amen Thompson, yeah. I'm going to always call him Amen. Damn, yeah, they got him going 3.
I don't have it. That's not, no. Amen Thompson will probably go 4th. Right now, he is FanDuel and all the big sports books, highest odds to go 4. And I personally think if he doesn't go 4, he could go 5. But I think the Pistons are taking Cam Whitmore because whoever has the 4th pick will take Amen. Because Amen is a guy that I have compared ever since I read about earlier in the season, like November, December. Somebody compared him to a shorter, lanky, more explosive, athletic player than Ben Simmons.
This one's got Brandon Miller going too.
A lot of people are saying Brandon Miller. I actually really like the Rudy Gay, Danny Granger. I literally said Rudy Gay the other day to somebody about him.
Oh, that turns me off so much.
Rudy Gay, I literally said he just reminds me physically of Rudy Gay. But when I look at this, I think it's all for gays. We also are hearing the Pelicans are trying to trade up to 2 or 3 to select Scoot Henderson.
Yeah, I don't think that. I think that's hot air. I don't believe it.
I don't
There's
know.
there's no reason you want. I'll break it down for you. I'll break it down for you. No worries, no worries. I guarantee you that it was used to motivate Zion Williamson.
I don't know. Mariah Mills, his
guarantee
tweets
you.
say all he does is drink soda and he's a fat fuck. Have you not seen Mariah Mills' tweets?
No, but I'm sure that's what he does. I did it. We talked about this a couple of days ago. I didn't like watching the clip back. I wasn't really at Zion, but it's for obvious reasons.
Share my
The dude
screen.
is so overweight. Does he even want to be on the court? I mean,
All right, we ready? We ready?
oh, she has 1 million followers.
Yeah.
How?
She's still not done. He literally wanted to give me his money, spoil me. I never asked for anything from him. Stop pushing fake narratives. Men spend money on women like they simple, not rocket science. Finding out your man had a baby on you is worse than cheating. My stress level on 10.
Did she say finding out your man had a baby without you is worse than cheating?
Yeah.
Isn't that the definition of cheating? And not like
Wait, these aren't even the good ones, but I pulled his new baby mama real name, and she does have solicitation and prostitution charges in Phoenix and Memphis. I need him to come clean about who this chick is. If she's indeed a trafficker, the NBA and Pelicans must distance themselves. This is unacceptable. Yeah, supposedly the person who got impregnated was a prostitute or someone who got trafficked. I don't know. And supposedly like Zion's like a sex addict. That's like, I mean, this is all just from Mariah Mills, but like it's going for days, bro. Me and my friend were laughing so hard reading through this. Never get a person you just met in February pregnant. It bad for business. Whatever karma they did in the past will come onto you. I warned you, babe. Never cheat on your girlfriend's bad luck. Or there's another one where it's just like I couldn't even come. Your dick sucks. No more than one soda a day. Max. It's okay. There's some funny ones right here. Okay. Where there, dude, there was some good one. He has an old soul and he was 19 when he contacted Mariah Mills and he's like been like hooking up with Mariah Mills for like since he was 19. I'm trying to find the one. Also, I love how she's trying to say she's not a porn star because she makes music now, but she still has an OnlyFans. What bitch was you fucking April 22 for that scare Zion was? I'm sure more hoes gonna come out soon. I hate you over this. Fucking all. Remember that scare you had? Zion should have known you was fucking all these hoes raw. Thank God I didn't catch anything and everything came back clean. Not sure why I even let you fuck me again after you told me you got me and stay loyal, but you had a baby. Since you want to do press runs, I will too. Lots of people have been contacting me for interviews and I didn't answer. I'm done. You're a sex addict, liar, and cheater. Never take accountability for your actions. You cried when I sucked your dick and I should have taped you, big crybaby, but I don't play consent. Yes, I consented you to film me, but not show and send people. Who else are you showing our sex tapes to? Zion Williamson. I have not authorized you to do so. I don't care how much you gifted me. Wrong is wrong. I kept quiet for a year. Everyone was wondering, I was always be in New Orleans and knew I wasn't with anyone regular. A guy friend of mine told me you was showing girls you fly out the tapes we have together on your trap phone. I told him I didn't know you, and that's a lie. Now I know he wasn't lying since that fiasco. I'm hurt. Why are you showing other bitches we fuck? You're a pig. It doesn't matter what Zion Williamson paid me monthly. He offered to pay for the culinary classes as extra. Should be held accountable since you're putting my life in danger. Fucking everyone without condoms. You know you've been trapped, Zion. That's why you switched all your banks up. You're really fucked up big time. I'm not able to. This is so geek. But you haven't seen this. You're muted.
I personally, I don't care about Zion Williamson's sex life.
Oh, I know, but like,
And I especially don't care about Mariah Mills.
I
Mariah
don't.
Mills totally looks like the type of girl that you need to call the cops
Oh,
on.
no,
And
I understand that.
that was my whole rant about Zion Williamson 2 days ago or last week or whenever that was, like calling him an idiot because he's acting like an idiot with all this going on. Obviously, with that being said, it's still his personal business. I don't really care about it. I'm just saying, I saw some rumors about the Rockets yesterday. Obviously, you want the guy you're trading for to be on the court. And I just really think this is to get his act together because there's no reason to move on from Zion. Scoot Henderson would be awesome, but the thing is also nobody wants Zion right now. If he was out there and he was still giving me 27, 7, and 7, then sure, yeah. I mean, maybe they could get something going for Scoot Henderson. If that's they wouldn't even want to do that because you're getting 27, 7, and 7 from Zion. So it's not looking good, man. He doesn't seem to love the game of basketball, which is fine. That's totally fine. But we just haven't seen him on the court in his brief NBA career. And it just seems like there's always something going on with him, whether it's weight, whether it's an injury, whether it's now girls are popping up. Like, it's becoming the point where it's just a huge distraction. It's very not ideal. I thought Zion Williamson would be – he's a great talent. I thought he would be that dude. He still can be. But
I mean, he still can be. It's just a big if now.
The Pelicans have the right idea. I still am not buying the report, but they have the right idea because CJ McCollum should not be your starting point guard as good as CJ is, especially distributing, creating for his teammates, and doing what was asked of him to do last year. It's like Devin Booker. Like, these guys can play point guard.
I don't think I just think like how much of this, what if, because like I didn't even share the tweets where Mariah was saying like he's fat as fuck and like saying that every time she saw him he would be fatter and stuff.
He
like
is fat as fuck. That's
and
the
like
thing.
And supposedly she had one where she's like if they saw y'all your trash can's overflowing with like carry out or like fast food bags and like soda cans, like basically call him nasty. That like he doesn't, he's like, and she's like, I dare the yeah, and like she like said like, I dare the Pelicans to weigh you right now. And she's like adding, and like the Pelicans weigh Zion. There was a bunch of tweets where she's like, weigh Zion right now. And I again, like you said, I don't care about Mariah Mills, but when do we start to believe the validity, or when do you kind of like as an NBA team go like, should we check if she's right? You know what I mean?
I mean, that's the Pelicans are already. Jeez. The Pelicans, I think they're already. This has been a concern on him, wasn't it? In his contract.
That's why she's telling him to weigh him. He gets periodic weigh-ins.
Yeah, they threw that in there, and now I guess Mariah's brought up the point of it's like, is that serious, or is that like a serious contingency, or did they just throw that in there to have that in there? Like, what is
what is it? No.
Right? Like the Miami Heat, like Kyle Lowry isn't below 8% body fat. It's one of those, but apparently, what is it? If you want to play for the Miami Heat, you got to have a single-digit body fat. Oh, shot. Now Kyle Lowry has body fat.
I forgot about that. But speaking of the Miami Heat are a team that's expected to not bring back the same team. They're expected to go star hunting. Bradley Beal, Damian Lillard, James Harden, and Kyrie Irving are the guys that have been rumored to be the players that they're interested in. So what is your initial thoughts? Because they basically said they're not going to bring back the same team. This is the last year they can make some trades, a big trade, without being screwed over by the luxury caps, because next year they're already a luxury team right now unless they can shed like $15 million in salary. And they can offer a package of Tyler Hero, Duncan Robinson, and Nikola Jovic. They have 3 first-round picks and 2 second-round picks they can offer. So their best package, in my opinion, Tyler Hero, Duncan Robinson, Nikola Jovic, 2 to 3 first-round picks for either Kyrie, Damian Lillard, or Bradley Beal.
Wow.
That's their offer. You agree with me? Because you're not trading Kyle Lowry, you're trading Tyler Hero for the star player, right? Because he has more trade value.
Yeah, I mean, I'd love to trade Kyle Lowry, but
no one's going to take that. So you go out and you Tyler Hero proved to be more expendable this playoff run. So he's making 27, 18 of Duncan. That's about 45, 46 million. You throw in like 2-3 million for Nikola Jovic. You can also say, hey, Jovic has 3 years left on his deal. He's basically a first round pick. So you got to bring down the first round pick asking price down one. So if you wanted 4 first round picks, we give you Jovic. So now we give you 3 first round picks, you know?
yeah, I mean, I don't the specific deal I don't think holds that much value in the sense of, I mean,
who do you think's the most gettable?
That's what I'm getting at, because I don't think if I'm any team, Jovic definitely doesn't do anything for me, although like there's some potential there. I didn't see
the Wizards
anything from him.
say they're rebuilding. They sign and trade Kristaps Porzingis and Kyle Kuzma, and then now they're looking to trade Bradley Beal. The Heat have been interested in Bradley Beal for 5 years.
I think Bradley Beal would be a good fit. I think Bradley
and
Beal
he's the most realistic.
Ends up in Philly, but yeah, I think Washington probably is a good idea, because Tyler Hero.
Also, by the way, you idiot,
terrible.
Bradley Beal's the only NBA player in the league to have a no trades clause. So Bradley Beal decides where he wants to go, and he has strong ties to Miami.
Yeah, he'd totally, I'm sure, love to get out of there, but the actual package of Duncan Robinson, Tyler Hero, and Jovic, I don't.
As
care
a
about
Wizards
that at all.
fan, if you give me 2 to 3 first round picks with that package, I'll live with it. Because Tyler Hero, he might be a building block for us. Then Jovic, a young guy we can just give minutes to if we're fully rebuilding and tanking. And then we get extra first round picks. Duncan Robinson, we would just run. We would probably try to do what Boyan did and try to continue. He already rebuilt his value this playoffs, not entirely, but the value isn't as negative as it used to be. So maybe you continue to do a similar thing. And I would love to see Dame. I just think Dame isn't getting traded till next year, personally. I think one more year as a Blazer.
It's looking like it could be that. Which is still kind of stupid, in my opinion, for Dame. But there's just no way they win a championship next year. I don't care what they do. He's going to be 33 in 1 month.
No faith.
34 next year. I don't know what.
I
mean, it's just so bad. You know, DeJounte Murray is actually really interesting to me.
The available for trade.
I think Bradley Beal would be perfect. Obviously, Dame would be like the dude. I think they should go after Brook Lopez in free agency. I think Brook Lopez would do big things for him.
Yeah, I just think here where we see Bradley Beal potentially being a trade target, teams are monitoring. I think it's just interesting to see that, because I just think he's the most realistic, who wouldn't cost the most. Every other superstar would cost more. Well, I think Bradley Beal would be the cheapest to get.
I mean, tell that to his contract.
Not contract-wise, but also Bradley Beal's super efficient.
Is he $46.7 million efficient? Because
I mean, shoots 50% from the field this past year.
Well, if I was a team like Miami, I'm quite desperate, so I have to do it. But if I'm,
I like Beal.
If I'm
Butler,
it has to be. But then the thing is too, he's got a no trade clause. But we're talking about all these Eastern Conference teams. I could see him going realistically to Philadelphia or Miami, because both those two teams should be desperate right now to try and win a championship. The East is wide open. So I don't I can see them doing it, but like from Washington's standpoint, like shit, dude, we're actually like gonna send Bradley Beal to a rival. Both those are rivals. I haven't seen a rumored Western team, Bradley
You're
Beal.
also, dude, you got to think about it. He has a no trade clause. So the Wizards don't make the trade. Bradley Beal does. Bradley Beal decides what
Yeah,
he
but
gets traded for and where he gets
no,
traded.
yeah, but you can't trade him. He can't be like
Basically, the no
he's
trade
not hopping
clause.
on the phone. He can't be
Yeah,
like,
no,
yeah, what
basically
we're gonna do is we're
he
gonna give
negotiates.
you.
He's part of the negotiation. By having a no trade clause, he establishes what his trade value is and where he wants to go.
Wow,
They can't
dude,
trade.
Washington is a dumpster fire. Why would you ever give Bradley Beal power in that sense? If you have a no trade clause, you can NBA no trade clause. You can. I gotta Google this because that would. It's just like from a business standpoint. I don't know why you
No,
do
I
that.
completely understand it.
How's LeBron got no trade clause?
LeBron, because he didn't ask for it.
Go to Google. Meaning?
Oh, fuck yeah. All right. Though, I do have to leave in a sec. I'm so stoked to be done work. Of course, my last week of work, they're like, oh, which I prefer, but like it's not ideal for the show. They're like, we're gonna give you morning shifts all week. Your last 5 days of work, Monday through Friday, you're gonna come in at 9:30. Or some days we're gonna need you to come in by 9 or 8:30 and work till 6:30 p.m., which is better than 2 to 11.
Yeah.
So Corey, I understand. It'll get right now more interesting. And but I think like I just can't wait for next week. I'll be home at my parents where like they'll be at work and shit. And I can have peace of mind. I can run this show the way I wanted to run. And the other thing is we'll be running at 11 a.m. Eastern time, which I feel like we'll actually have everybody on instead of just you and I.
I hate waking up at this time so much. It's I'm 20. I'm about to be 24. I should wake up before 8 a.m., but I hate doing it.
I don't have a problem waking up at 7. I wake up at 7. I don't have a problem. I just don't think I'm giving my best discussion or I have enough energy the way I want it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's why whenever you ask me to host, I'm like, fuck, dude. Like, I want to not like actually punch a wall, but like, I'd love to not talk to anybody right now. So if I'm gonna host it, like, I need to like I got this coffee here. Like, it's different than in Florida because I feel like it's an hour earlier, and I'm so much more tired. I'm like, fuck life.
Yeah,
I go to bed at like 3 a.m., dude. I can't go to bed early.
I can't go to bed early. Yeah. And I think 11 a.m. Eastern time, 10 a.m. Central time shows better because everyone, wakes up and gets like an hour or two of like waking up. Because I'll admit, it's sometimes hard to be energetic or give your best discussion points when you're still waking up.
Yeah, I can't. That's why I can't do it. I can't do that.
And then we've talked about in the afternoon, it just when you do a show in the afternoon, you feel like you have a priority in the middle of your day. And then it just, you know what I mean? Like we talked about the 4 o'clock shows just felt like it was fucking the middle of the day for us,
Yeah, the afternoon shows were those were, especially because it was daylight savings, we'd finish those shows and in Florida it'd be dark out.
And it was 5 o'clock for you, which was awful.
It's like 6 o'clock and it's dark out. It's nice out, but it's when the sun's setting when you're doing the show, it's like my body's telling me it's It's nighttime. It's time to go to bed.
And like I just feel like, especially during the season, we're too close to game time. For
Oh
like
yeah, yeah,
clips that matter and shit like that. I just feel like a 10-11 that still gives us 6 hours before the games.
yeah. Clips are irrelevant in the afternoon show.
Yeah. So I'm excited for that because it's just going to create, I think, a better dynamic. I'm also the past week and a half, 2 weeks for everyone has been a complete shit show. You've traveled, I've had work. Like I literally want to say this show for the past 2 weeks has been thrown through a fucking ringer. Like
Yeah, I don't. I mean, I don't.
we haven't been able to do a consistent week in like 2-3 weeks.
Yeah, I feel like it's been since the draft combine.
Yeah.
So yeah, 3 weeks ago.
Yeah, 3 weeks ago, almost a month. It's just been you've had travel, life shit, Wi-Fi issues. I've had work and shit. So it's just like literally life hit us.
I have the worst Wi-Fi issues.
I know. You should just pay for like your separate Wi-Fi.
I should upgrade.
Yeah.
Really should.
I actually do have to go. I got a 40-minute drive to make, and it's yeah, I'm peace out. I don't even have pants on right now. I just have boxers.
Word.
All righty, buddy. I'll talk to you later. You look like a pirate with that beanie on.
Oh, let's go. Whoa.
Dog.
Oh. I obviously I want to be a pirate. If you guys listen to the show, you know I want about how I want to be a pirate. I've always wanted to be a pirate. I'd either want to be a pirate or the best swordsman on the planet. What's this behind my neck again? What is this? All right. You know, I wish Cordy was still here. I'd love to talk football. I'd love to talk golf. Shit, man. We can talk about whatever. This is hour 2 of the NBA show where it just becomes the show. And there's no NBA. It's just the show. So we have this here. I will say really quickly, tomorrow is the U.S. Open in golf. And it is at Los Angeles Country Club. And it is going to be a phenomenal golf tournament. It's going to be so much fun to watch. And golf fans all over the world have been like golf junkies, golf nuts are so excited for this tournament because it's the first time. It's like the most exclusive golf course in the country outside of Augusta National where they have the Masters. Nobody knows really like what this course looks like. They're so private. Nobody even really knows how you can join the membership. And excuse me, that starts tomorrow. So that is going to be one fun ass weekend. And I always love the US Open because it ends on Father's Day. Football, man, football is a little boring. I don't know anything about F1. Baseball, you know, I'm in fantasy baseball. That's fun. Just, you know, doing that. And let's play a game of Portal. But yeah, man, doing the show like at 8 a.m. I know it sounds so stupid, but yeah, happy early Father's Day, Thomas. I'm gonna go Tyrese Maxey. It's a guard younger than 22. Holy cow! Holy guacamole! OG. Oh, dude, I'm gonna know this guy. It's a guard. Oh, is he in the West? A guard in the West, younger than 22, who looks like this. A guard. Is it a Thunder? The Thunder worry me in a game of Pirtle alone. That Thunder roster. Yeah, this is a Western guy too, Thomas. Well, Western omelet right now. Forget about it. Western guard. Western guard looks like this. Western guard who looks like this. Western guard who looks like this. What's up, Aaron? We have a Western guard who looks like this. Younger than 22. How old's Bones Highland? Nice to see you, Aaron. Congratulations on your championship next season, as Trae Young already claimed and called. I claimed the Bulls make it there. Not the Bulls, the Rockets make it there. So we have a Rockets-Hawks finals this upcoming year, and the Hawks win it because they called it. So I called the 2025 NBA Finals. So, yeah. All right, who the fuck is this? Quit playing games. All right, we're going Bones Highland. It's a former Clipper who's taller than 6'2", and he's not in the Pacific Coast Division. Oh, man. I think he plays for 2 NBA teams. A former Clipper. Bones Highland. Former Clipper, not in the Pacific. Former Clipper, not in the Pacific. Keon Johnson. I gotta be honest, I don't like it, and it's Keon Johnson, and whatever I think doesn't fucking matter, because Chris carries me every single time I need him to when I'm alone on this show. So shout out Chris. I don't know how on earth that's Keon Johnson. When did Keon Johnson become a point guard? Oh, is listed as a shoot. Oh, wait, did it? Might actually just. He's just a guard. He doesn't have to be a point guard. Dumbass. Nice job, Chris. Boys. All right. Hour number 2. Yeah, man. I miss streaming a lot. But it also takes so much out of you. It's hard to my boys always ask me, my Discord boys always ask me to stream. It's like, dude, doing these streams, man, every fucking day, and then like trying to stream on your own is a lot of fucking streaming. Thank you, Aaron. Miss you too. One of our OG listeners. We're moving the show to 11, Aaron, next week. But yeah, I mean, honestly, I'm so done with basketball right now, like the NBA. I'm so done. That was first full complete season of doing this show. We started it in the conference finals last year, and it was long and it was tedious. And I even have some regrets in the playoffs, man. Like I just, it's crazy how much basketball there is, and you got to watch it every day. I was listening to Skip Bayless talk about what do you like more, the NBA playoffs or the NFL playoffs, and he was talking about how he'd take football any day of the week because basketball is like it's like a full-time fucking job. We were working overtime, and it makes you – it's just too much basketball. Every game, every day is just too much basketball. So I would love to go on a little break here. Cancun, 1, 2, 3 Cancun. That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking 1, 2, 3 Cancun. NFL needs to hurry up and start. I can't wait for NFL, man. I think we have was it June 14th? Aren't mini camps going on right now? That's gonna be a fun storyline all summer. I think there's just so much more going on in football, man. Like Heat made trade offer to Nets for Kyrie Irving at deadline. That is nuts. This is breaking news. 11:49 yesterday. Damn, this is news. That's what we're always thinking about. Fantasy football. I think I made the fantasy football playoffs for the first time ever last year. Denver and Miami offseason outlooks. Hawks with a new assistant coach. Nuggets considered trading up to number 10 for Jalen Williams. Ooh, let's look at the championship odds. Ooh, there's other sport news. The Golden Knights won last night, 9-3. That is unreal. Oh, man. That's so unfortunate for my Florida Panthers. All right, Nuggets, Celtics, Bucks, Suns, Mavs, Warriors, Lakers, Clippers, Sixers, Grizzlies, Heat, Cavs, better than the Kings. Whoa. Pellies. Ooh, those are not good odds. That might be free money. Not free money, but I like betting on win-loss totals. I've never done it, but I like theoretical betting. Thunder pretty low. Wow, the Hawks are really low. 66. Ooh, the Rockets with the same as the Nets and the Blazers. Okay. Oh, better than the Bulls odds. That hurts. Oh, man, that one hurts. Yikes. Wow, the Pacers getting disrespected out here. All right. That's all she wrote. I got somewhere to be later today, so I'm gonna get after it. Hope you guys have a great day. And I gotta shave this beard. Might wait a day though. I can't believe the Hawks are that bad. Odds. Wow. This is too long. I think it might be done today. Anyways, neither here nor there. That's showbiz, baby. Peace.